Team Exos, let's get ready to crush this 40-minute strength session. Make sure you got your weights, your water, and today we will be doing some rear foot elevated split squats. Hopefully you got a bench, a couch. If not, you'll be doing some lunges. So let's get ready to rock. My name is Coach Eric. I'll be here to guide you. I'll be here to push the pace, but make sure you are focused on yourself. You showed up for you. So as I throw out different variations, pick the ones that are going to best fit your needs. Now, everybody is talking about mindfulness. What does that mean? It means what's your mindset? You got a good one if you showed up. So today, your mindfulness is just to have focus. Feel every rep. Be right here, right now, every rep. Distractions are going to come up. Kids, family, phone. Bring your focus right back here today. Let's be mindful and make the most of these 40 minutes. All right, folks, starting off with me, we're going to take care of that core, your torso, your shoulder, torsos, and hips. If we're talking upgrade, we have 20 seconds working on our pillar strength. It's not just the shoulders. It's not just the core. It's everything working together. So right now, join me, 20 seconds. I'm going to be pushing the pace, so just follow along, and then I'll walk you through the details. Make sure you're feeling this in your abs as we lock it in here for 20 seconds each side. Here we go. Front planks. You're breathing. You're feeling tension in your abdominals, not in your low back. We're looking for straight lines, ears, shoulders, hips, and knees, all in a straight line. Same thing as we go into a side plank. Your top foot can be in front. Join me for 20 seconds right here. I like to think of trying to get that top hip up to the ceiling, so I'm feeling it in the obliques and glutes. From here, I'm looking for straight lines once again. So my head is touching a wall, my top shoulder, my hips and feet are all touching that imaginary wall or straight line right behind me. And let's switch sides. Moving on over to the other side. We have a side plank here going up in 3, 2, 1. So pillar strength is one of the most integral pieces of the Exos training system, and that simply starts with your posture. So be mindful of your posture throughout all of today's session. And then you're looking for straight lines. We want good alignment in the body. We spend enough time ruining it with bad posture throughout the day. Let's make sure you're training in perfect posture. Okay, we've just woken up the shoulders, the torso, and the hips. Let's open up those hips. So with me, everybody take a right knee, big lean forward. So I'm feeling a stretch in the front of the hips without arching my back. Go ahead, take that left hand, eyes follow as you open up. We have 3 reps here, nice and easy. Start to tune into your breath. So breathe in as you reach forward. Breathe out as you reach back. We're going left knee down. Let's start to get in the zone by finding that breath. So I lean forward, big breath in, twist and breathe out to your right. All right, today's session, we're going to start with some strength. So the first block, make sure that strength is your priority. The second block is going to be a total body. We're going to hit a bunch of work, and then we go into a finisher that is more metabolic, high-paced conditioning. So that should be your focus, strength, total body, and then a finisher. Keep following along with me. We're going feet nice and wide. So wider, toes can point out. You're going to hinge at your hips like you're doing an RDL, so my back is flat. And then I'm going to grab my toes. My elbows are inside my knees. I'm going to pry and press my elbows into my knees. I lift my chest up. This is a great hip opener, chest opener. I'm going to keep my hands towards the ground, lift my hips up. I'm going to feel stretch in the hamstrings, and then peel myself back down. We've got 2 more of these deep squats to hamstring stretch. Excellent position. That's a big bang for your buck. Open it all up. Breathing out. Breathing in. Reach those hips up. Good hamstring stretch. Don't rip them off. And then breathe out. Drop the heels. Now, if your heels are not on the ground, you're up here, you got homework to do. I need you to show up in a couple weeks and be able to maintain this nice deep squat position. All right, let's go ahead now. With me, we're going reverse lunge, using those legs a little bit more. Step back, lower half is a statue as you twist and look, and then come up into this knee hug. Hug that knee, trying to get as tall as you can. We got 4 of these each side. So as my upper body rotates, my lower body is strong and stable like a statue. At the bottom down here, and at the top up here. I'm trying to work on my stability, be strong like a statue. Let's switch legs. Notice both legs are at 90 degrees. I twist over my front knee, my right knee in this case, and then I stand up nice and tall like I'm getting measured. Let's get 3 more. So bring your focus here. Distractions are going to happen. Part of mindfulness is being able to go back into the moment right now. So as distractions come up in these next 40 minutes, I'm going to challenge you. How quickly can you be right here executing, focused on yourself, on all of these details? All right, next thing we're doing, nice and low. Let's continue to wake the legs up. Just follow me. We got 20 seconds. Nice and low. Check that back posture. No turtle shells over here. Rounded. Keep moving side to side. Bring it back. Here we go. 5 more seconds. Nice and low. Waking everything up. Posture, legs. 3, 2, time. With me, reach the hands out in front. Pinch the shoulder blades together. So you're waking up those scaps. Slightly bend your left knee. And then drag the right toe along the ground. Reach it back. Reach it back, back, back. Back is flat. Hold. I got a letter T with my arms. Letter T with my legs. Stand on up. Let's get 4 more, so 5 each leg. Reach that foot back. And then stand up. I like to drag the toes along the ground. That's going to sit me into the hip. And then slowly come into the letter T. Last one. Reach back. Squeeze that back. And get on up. Let's switch legs here. Slightly bend the right knee. Pinch the shoulder blades together. Reach the hips back. And push. So bring that focus. Do you feel your upper back? Do you feel your foot working? Are you sitting into your hips? There's so many details that we have to bring awareness to. Every rep, every moment is a chance to focus and make progress on our body. So let's go. Bring it as we keep picking up the pace here. With me, nice and quick, like a carpet is getting pulled out from underneath your feet. 3 times. Here we go. 3, 2, last one is 1. All right, we got 20 seconds. We're spiking the heart rate. With me, follow along. Here we go. Nice and low. Quick feet. High knees. Get tall. Get tall. Quick feet. Nice and low. Nice and low. Come on, you're playing the drums with the feet. Drum roll. Drum roll. Nice and tall. High knees. High knees. Let's go. 5 more seconds. Nice and low. Come on. Get that heart rate. High knees. 2, 1. Time. You are warmed up. Let's get into our strength block. So pick some weights that are going to challenge you to complete this. We have 3 exercises, 2 big strength ones, a leg one, an upper body one. First, follow along, is a split squat, rear foot elevated. We have 8 reps of our lower body work each leg. So if you're following along, jump right into it. Both calves touch the ground. We got 8 reps with a pause at the bottom. So select those weights to challenge you. We have 3 sets of 8 total. First exercise begins in 3, 2, 1. If you don't want to put your back foot up on something, you could simply do a reverse lunge. That's 2 reps. I'm going to come down, pause, explode up. So this comes back to that intent. I can just stand here and rep it out, or I can press it out. So I want to pause at the bottom, press it on up. Pause at the bottom, press it up. Let's go. 1 more is 8. Let's switch legs. All right. All my weight's on that front leg. Pause and pop for 8. Come on down. Press. Down. Press. Down. Pop. Bring that intent. Halfway. We got 4 more. Pause. Push. So even if the weight is light, if you selected the wrong weight, you don't have enough weight, it's about intent. Pause, and then push hard. Last rep is 8. Okay, you're going to probably want to lower the weight just slightly. We're heading into bent over rows for 30 seconds. We will then hit a stretch. So this is strength. 30 seconds of work. Select a relatively heavy weight here. As we begin in 3, 2, 1. Butt back, back is flat. Pinch those shoulder blades, just like in warm-ups. I want you to feel every pinch of those scaps, that upper back. At the same time, I'm flexing my abs so I don't feel this in my low back. Okay, this can be a vulnerable position for some people if you are not using your entire core and just using your low back for stability. 3, 2, and 1. Let's go ahead. Let's get into our only stretch. So on your back, join me. You're going to hug your knees. As you hug your knees, roll towards me. Now both hands touch. I want you to take your top hand, reach it past your bottom hand, pull a bow and arrow, open up as your eyes follow. Breathe in, reach past that bottom hand, open up as you breathe out. Find some rhythm here. Third and final rep. Hug those knees, flop on over to the other side. Here we go. Knees are up at 90 degrees. Reach the top hand past the bottom, pull the bow and arrow, and open up. So start to focus on that breath. You're probably a little fatigued. We got 2 more rounds though, so this is your chance to slow the body down so we can bring it for our strength. Let's begin that strength circuit. If you need to grab some water, that's on you, but we are here to work. So hopefully you hydrated before. Should be hydrating throughout that entire day, right? Let's go ahead. Let's chip away right now with that strength. Grab some weight for 8 reps. Really master that pause and pop. Here we go. Big step out into that rear foot elevated split squat in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Pause, pop. 8 reps with me. Pause, push. Find that power breath. Breathe in. Breathe out. Come on. Maybe you pause a little bit longer if the weight's too light. Let's go. As fatigue sets in, try and bring some speed up. Switch legs when you're ready after 8 reps. If you're with me, we will begin in 2, 1, and down. Hold. Explode up. You don't need to drop down. Come down and control. Breathe in as you come down. Breathe that out as you push up. Let's go. I want to see a dead stop at the bottom. Most of that weight's on that front leg. 2 more if you're with me. 7. Bring it down. 8. Heading into bent over rows. Adjust your weight. Grab a different weight. Got to be like a NASCAR team over here. Quick transitions. We have bent over rows for 30 seconds in 2, 1, and begin. Butt back. Back is flat. Here we go. If you're feeling it in your low back, make an adjustment. Maybe you're going one hand for this set and the other hand for the next set. Start to know your body, your pace. Last 10 seconds. 5, 3, 2, and 1. Find yourself down on the ground when you're ready, hugging those knees, bringing the focus onto the breath. So we talked about being mindful, having the right mindset. Right now, take those breaths, bring that focus there. When we're lifting, it's got to be focused on the muscles. Let's bring the focus to the breath. Reach the top hand forward, and then breathe out and open up. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. So even if you're not into the hokey pokey mindfulness, which is my point, mindfulness is trendy, but it's not 100% necessary. Simply improving your focus by focusing on your breath is where you get more mindful, right? You don't need to go on a 3-week silent retreat. You just need to learn how to focus so we can get the most out of this workout, the most out of our relationships, our work. If you can't focus right now on your breath, whoo, I know the real world is a lot more chaotic than this one workout. So focus on the breath, and now let's bring it into the body as we hit these split squats. All right, with me, push yourself. This is the last one. So I'm going to go up in weight. You might go up with your intent, your pause, but don't be afraid to push the weight here, especially if you're a couple weeks into these programs. Know what it's about here. All right, I like to start with both calves touching so I can be nice and consistent in my body alignment. I step out, pretty big step. Most of my weight's on the front leg. You have 8 reps on your own. You know what to do. Let's do it on your own. Here we go. Don't get lazy on me. Pause and pop for 8. Feels good to push. Take your time finishing up. Adjust your weights as needed for your bent over rows. Maybe you're grabbing a different backpack. If you're a no excuses type of person over there, you're finding a way. Okay, 30 seconds of bent over rows. 3, 2, let's go. Here we go, come on. Last one, if you wanna make it harder, try and pause. That's it. Pinch and pause, or rep it out, but find what's gonna best work for you, for your weights. Woo! Here we go, come on, 10 seconds. Bring it for these last 5. Rep it out, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! All right. Let's finish with those breaths. Bring the focus on your breath now. Singular focus. It's easy to be distracted. Let's keep it easy. 3 breaths. Slow the heart rate down. Breathe in. Reach the hand forwards. Breathe out nice and slow. Long breath. Make this one even slower. Breathe in. All right. Let's go. Let's switch it up, guys. Remember, those knees are up at 90. My hands are at 90. That's why we call this the 90-90 thoracic spine stretch. Trying to work on that upper back. If you've been sitting, this is a great go-to to prevent some low back pain, neck stuff. Great one to do throughout the day. All right, folks, grab a shot of water. You've earned it. Like I said, I'm going to push the pace, so you make the adjustments that you need. Right now is a chance for you to grab water. We have a 4-exercise circuit. Everything in this circuit is going to be 30 seconds of work. We'll start with some glute bridges. We'll go into some single leg RDLs with weights, curl to press with weights, and then a goblet squat iso hold. We got the whole body, total body. Let's get down on the ground. Begin with me. I'm going to go option 1 and 2. We have 30 seconds of work beginning in 3, 2, and hips up. Lock it in. Now, here's level 1. You're squeezing. Level 2, you're just going to march and lift your foot up an inch. When you lift it up, your hips should not move. Level 3, walk it out with those feet and walk it back in. But you're keeping your hips up without arching your back. We have 10 more seconds, so start to know the difference between extending through your hips and extending through your back. My abs are on, my glutes are on as I walk it out here and relax. Okay, from here, we're going into a single leg RDL. If you don't have weights, you're pinching your shoulder blades together. Otherwise, let's start anywhere from 10 upwards of 45 pounds if you're gonna push here. We have 30 seconds of work once again. We're gonna begin in 3, 2, 1. Just like warm-ups, drag the foot, reach it back. You're only going as far down as you can, keeping your back flat. I said, if there's one thing to be mindful in today's session, it is always your posture. So notice the straight line between my ears, shoulders, hips, and ankle. I maintain that in perfect posture upright. I maintain that straight line at the bottom. Let's keep working for these last 5 seconds. We'll switch legs. And switch it up. Here we go. Bend that knee, reach the leg back. Pause at the bottom and push. Keep those straight lines. If the grip is starting to go, just know you're getting stronger. This can be a lot of grip work. That is great though. Very often we measure athletes' strength by their grips. You'd be amazed how many professional organizations always measure athletes' grip strength. It's a great indicator of their total body. strength. Go ahead, rack those weights. We are gonna head into a dumbbell curl to press. I would suggest something slightly lighter. Legs should be stronger than the upper body. Okay, so go ahead. We have 30 seconds of a dumbbell curl to press. Let's begin that in 3, 2, and 1. Curl, press. Make sure when you press, you're not arching into your low back. So I'm really feeling this in my abs. If I keep those weights in front of you, this starts to look like a plank. So I like my elbows in front rather than way out wide. Okay, no right or wrong, but it's got to feel good while you maintain good position. Last 10 seconds of these curl to press. And time. From here, grab some weight. I'm going to keep the same weight. 30-second low goblet squat. So let's get really strong here. Definitely a chance to go up in weight as legs should be stronger than the upper body. We're going to begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, checkpoints here. I'm squeezing my abs just enough so I know they're there. And I'm making sure my butt's not sticking out. So if I feel this tightness in my low back, I'm going to tuck my butt just a little bit, not so much that I round into that turtle shell. So maintain good posture. We're breathing. Keep holding it. That's it. Now, if you're smiling like me, you're not shaking. We're going up in weight next time, okay? Every set, every rep is a chance to learn, build a little bit more awareness, and know where we can push and where we got to place the right emphasis so we don't get hurt. That is round 1. So 4 exercises, total body was the point. Grab some water. We're going to go right back to it. So we have 3 rounds of the circuit, 2 more. Then we push the pace with that finisher. So go ahead, grab that shot of water, and then join me for level 1, 2, or 3 on the ground. We are going to begin this glute bridge, hamstring emphasis in 3, 2, and up. My hips are up. Keep those hips up. Walk those feet out for level 3. You're marching for level 2. Whatever we're doing, we're paying attention to this lumbopelvic. I love that word. Pelvis, lumbar. I love it because this is where so much power and injury prevention happens. So we got to make sure the glutes are working, the abs are working, and we're not going into that low back. Keep working. Working that lumbopelvic. All right. I'm sorry. I like that word. It makes a lot of sense. And this is a hugely important area for injury prevention. Let's go ahead. We have single leg RDL. So more glutes, hamstrings. We're teaching the hips how to do the work so the low back doesn't have to. All right. It's almost inevitable. So if you're sitting there with low back, it's not your fault. We just got to start to train correctly. Something like 75% of the population has low back pain. But we're going to begin right now and start addressing those hips to lay off that low back. With me. Come on. Follow along. Keep repping it out. 30 seconds. I'm bringing intent, feeling those hips. Hinging, reaching that foot back. I'm not looking over a cliff. I'm reaching the foot back so I can get into those hips. Let's switch legs here. Ready? 3, 2, begin. Reach, reach, reach the foot back. Push to get up. Bring that focus. Keep those weights close to the legs, not out in front. Should almost be scraping down those legs. 2 seconds. Okay, we're going into a dumbbell curl to press. Hopefully you were pushing the weight on the legs and you're ready to lighten the load for your curl to press. Remember, 30 seconds of work. Here we go. Begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Here we go. Down slow. Go up with some intent, down slow. Let's build those muscles. Build with that eccentric lowering, down slow. Feel that. Excellent. Keep working. We're more than halfway. All right, you know the deal. If you were smiling on those iso hold lunges or squats, sorry, we're going up in weight. So if you were smiling with me, and every day is a good day, so I'm going up. We have 30 seconds, iso hold squat here, goblet style. We are beginning in 5, 4, 3, 2, bring it down and own it. So maybe we're in a quarter squat. Maybe you grab too much weight and you're up here. Maybe you're challenging those hardest positions down here. Pick your poison. I want the weight a little bit more through the ball of feet. Notice my heels are in contact, but I'm not sitting back. Slightly lean forwards. If I got any skiers in the group, forward pressure, right? So it's not like the whole ski's off the ground, but I got forward pressure. We're ready to move. Here we go. Lock it in. Keep breathing. 3, 2, time. Shots of water all around. It's a party. Grab that shot. Here we go. It only gets crazier as the night goes on, right? So enjoy that shot. Let's begin this next and final circuit of our strength before we move into our finisher here. Heels to butt. 30 seconds begins in 5, 4, 3, 2, hips up. Squeeze the glutes, squeeze the abs, locking in that lumbo-pelvic position. We got level 1, glute bridge. Level 2, you're marching. Level 3, get those hamstrings engaged even more. Walk those feet in and out, all while keeping the hips up. If you have a band or some weights, you can always even just press on those hips, get those glutes working a little bit more. Big, powerful muscles back there, and relax. We're heading into single leg RDLs. Grab some weight, third and final time. So it's certainly the right time to go up in weight. We got 30 seconds each leg. Adjust as needed. Okay, let's go. 30 seconds of execution. Work that balance. You're walking the plank. Don't fall off that tightrope. Reach the leg back. Let's begin. Wrap it out on your own. Keep the body moving. Imagine you're standing on that plank, that balance beam, way up above the ocean filled with sharks, gators. We're not going in. Here we go. We got perfect form. We're getting strong. We're getting stable. We will be switching legs here in 5 seconds. And switch it up. Keep working. Under 10. Slow and steady. Don't rush. And time. Okay, dumbbell curl to press. Adjust the weights as needed here. All right, fatigue is setting in. Keep the focus. We are beginning in 3, 2, let's go. Curl. Press. Down controlled. Nothing wrong with slow and steady. Slow and steady wins the race. But guess what? We got a push coming up to finish and give that final kick as we get that finisher right after our squats. So stay slow, Stay steady. Save some energy for that kick with me when we hit that finisher at the end. Okay, iso hold squats. 30 seconds of work here. We are going to begin in 3, 2, and up. Ooh, I got a hug. Let's hug it out. Everyone needs their hugs, even these weights. Lock it in. Try and catch that breath. Notice strength training, great for the cardiovascular system as well. Our only rest is active rest, that mobility where you're continuing to get your body better. Hold it in here. 3, 2, time. All right, shots of water all around. I'm gonna set you up for our finisher. So, in that finisher, we are doing a countdown, straight through, no rest, final kick, 10 reps of a burpee paired with a row, 8 reps, and then 6. It's gonna be 4 exercises. Burpee to a dumbbell row, gonna look like the following. I'm letting you catch your breath. Don't worry, I'm catching mine too. That's why I'm moving a little slow. So, like I said, burpee to a dumbbell row. We're gonna start with the row. My feet are wide. My pillar strength is locked. Jump up, that's 1. We have 10 of those. You're then going right into a high knee run. 10 reps, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You can count as well. Push up variation of your choice for 10 reps. Maybe hands are on the couch. Maybe you're here. If you need a little more weight, we're going wide to narrow with those push-ups. Last thing is going to be a seated knee hug. Level 1, hug your knees. Try and get nice and tall. Reach back, come up. Level 2, reach way back. Come all the way up and try and get tall. We have these 4 exercises. Countdown, 10 reps of everything, 8 reps of everything, 6 reps. You made it through. Let's go. Give me that kick. Be ready to bring it. Adjust your weights for your rows. Pay attention to your posture as usual. Let's get ready to finish strong, folks, with me. 10 reps begins in 3, 2, 1. My feet are wide. I'm going to row, row, jump up. Don't just stand up. Show me some power. Get up. Keep working. This is our hardest round. Come on. You can certainly try and outpace me. I'm going for that slow and steady. A little bit of strength. Just getting some power here. I'm on rep 6. Let's go. Count it out loud so you don't lose track here. 7. If you can beat coach, great. But make sure you're not filling that glass of water, spilling it off your low back. Last one here for me is 10. We're going high knees. Count them out. Come on. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push-ups. Pick your poison. I'm going wide to narrow. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Keep worrying about you as we head into our abs. I'll try and get rid of the counting. You're counting in your head. 10 reps for this, wherever you're at. Don't leave us. Maybe you grab some water. Maybe you take a break. But we are not quitting today. I'm trying to push you. We're calling it a finisher for a reason. You're going to get close to feeling finished, but we will finish. Let's go. 10 reps, and you're heading right back to the row into the burpee jump. But it's only 8 reps. It's all downhill. Let's go. Let's cruise. Come on. Come on. Blast off. Get up there. 8 reps. Right after you finish this burpee row, you're heading into your high knee run. 8 reps, 8 seconds, whatever you got. I'm on my last rep. And let's go. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Give me 8 push-ups. Come on. Pick the version so you can keep moving. Keep the heart rate high. As minimal rest as possible. Okay. Hit those ab sit-ups. I like to think of myself trying to fold up into a suitcase. All right, guys, last one, come on. Bring the breath, bring the power. If you don't feel comfortable leaving the ground, you better be exploding up as you stand up. Let's go. What can you do to push your pace just a little bit? I don't care if it's focus. I don't care if it's improving your mental talk. Find 1 ounce of pushing yourself physically, mentally right now down this home stretch. 6 of them. All right, we're running. If you're with me, come on. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Push up, 6 of them. Let's go. And finish with those abs. 1, 2. All right, folks, grab some water. Slow the body down. I talked about at the beginning of class, mindfulness. What does that mean? It doesn't mean we need to go on a retreat. It means we got to be mindful of our actions and our thoughts. So grade yourself. How'd you do? 40 minutes of perfect focus. No distractions. That's an A+. Pretty hard to be perfect out there in the world. I'm just looking for you to bring a little more focus to these sessions and to yourself. As you crush these strength sessions, it's also about bringing this posture, this mindset out into the world. So I encourage you, go ahead, be a little more intentional in your conversations, your relationships. Go have a meal, pay attention to what you're eating. Be right here, right now. Keep showing up to these strength workouts, but bring it outside of here as well. Once again, this is Coach Eric, Team Exos. We got you. Mindset, nutrition, movement, recovery. It's a challenge every day. Let's keep getting better together. And if you're ready for a little bit of recovery, we'll begin that right now. Clear some space. And we are going to start with one of my favorites, taking care of those hips. So laying on your back, my right leg is straight. My right calf is touching the ground. And I'm going to hold my left ankle like I'm cradling a baby's head. I'm going to hold the outside of my left knee and bring it to the opposite shoulder. So maybe tuck your chin, find that straight line, hug that left knee to that right shoulder, getting a nice glute stretch. And just give me 2 breaths here. When you're ready, left leg is straight. Hold the right ankle outside of the right knee. 3 breaths. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Okay, keep hugging that right knee and bring it over to your left side. So the right knee is on the ground. I'm holding that knee up high. Now you're going to take your right hand, reach it back, and grab that left foot. From here, take a look at my back knee. I'm going to pull it back, opening up those hips, and then I try and reach my right shoulder back. The pretzel stretch. Turn yourself into a pretzel. Same thing, 3 breaths. Wring out that upper spine. That sweaty shirt, wring it out. And then switch sides. So go ahead, hug your left knee here. Bring it on over to your right. Keep that knee up. Left hand opens up. First thing we're going to do is work that hip separation. So pull that knee back. And then get a little bit longer through the spine. And then focus on rotating that left shoulder back. Give me one more good breath here. Go ahead, grab your foam roller. Let's take care of those calves and upper back. We did a lot of rows today, so we're gonna start off on that upper back. So just give me some nice, easy, broad strokes here. I like to hug it, maybe get a couple free chiropractic adjustments in there. So hug it, and then we spend so much time flex, so we're gonna do the opposite, and we're gonna extend. If you're sitting all day, you're always flex. So let's get the opposite of that, right? That's half of working out, just trying to reverse all the bad things that happen to our body throughout the day. So extend up and over. And then go ahead, roll into your armpit. And we're going to roll up and down. And then I'm also going to roll side to side. So find some painful areas in that lat. Breathe into it. Listen to that body. Don't shy away from that pain. Breathe into it. This is the one time pain is okay. Go ahead when you're ready. Switch armpits, getting up into that lat. Just start slowing the body down. No need to rush. Take your time. What's an extra 30 seconds, minute out of your day? If it means staying out of pain long term, no one needs more frustrations, more visits to a physical therapist. So let's just complete the package here with some great recovery. When you're ready, you're going to take care of those calves. Now for your calves, you're going to do some ankle circles. So like I said, pain, or in this case, pressure is good. So I'm going to stack my foot on top, and I'm going to do some circles. So I'm taking that ankle through a big range of motion, each direction. And then I'm just going to maybe explore around that calf and try and find like a little tender ball. And I'm going to do the same thing. So right where I feel some tension, it doesn't feel good, I'm going to hit some ankle circles in each direction. Might roll to the outside a little bit more, to the inside, and try and find another spot for some ankle circles. A little pin and stretch technique here. And then switch calves, okay? So we're looking for 3 spots, about 3 to 5 circles. And if you notice one side is a little bit more tender, just give it a little more love, right? A couple more reps, a couple more foot circles, nice and slow, each direction. All right, for those of you still with us, hey, you're here to learn. You're here to take care of yourself. So hopefully you've been beating yourself up. Your calves need some loving, but if not, you're rolling with us, right? You know your body best. You are your own best coach. So keep trying to find those spots. Maybe you're up in your quads, but you're just relaxing, getting into that recovered state so we can start to get the benefits of this workout. All right? You don't always have to listen to and do everything we do, but we're going to help guide you, right? If we're working on leg strength, pick a leg strength exercise that's going to help you. If we're doing some recovery soft tissue, pick the one that you need. Hopefully you pick up some great tips along the way. Third and final spot, I'm going to seek that out. Nothing's hiding. I'm going to take care of that whole body here. All right, we really cranked it up today. We got some heavy strength work in. We had a hard kick with that finisher down the stretch. So let's really turn the body down and just take some nice, easy breaths with me. We're going to breathe in through the nose and out through the mouth. I want you to imagine there's a candle in front of your mouth. Don't blow that candle out. So find a comfortable position. Laying on your back. Feet can be however you'd like, straight out. Let's finish with 5 breaths. In through the nose and out through the mouth. So remember that candle's in front. Let the flame flicker, but don't blow it out. 4 more on you. Almost blow out through your lips like you're blowing out through a straw. Slow. Try and take really long exhale. So fill the belly up. And as slow as you can, blowing out without that fire and flame going out. 2 more on you. All right. Way to be proactive in your health, taking care of yourself, your mind, your body, and Team Exos is right there with you. Every step of the way, we'll see you back here for plenty more strength. Maybe you're finding some different mobility, some yoga. Keep taking care of yourself. It's never ending out there. Cheers.